Isabella is an absolute delight, just an absolute treat. Oh, man. Well, she was kind of trolling the shit out of... You voted for Nancy Pelosi to Katie Porter. You voted for reaffirming the Patriot Act. You did not force the vote. She's right. Katie Porter had failed us. Katie Porter had let us down. But she was trolling Jink. Oh, man, come on. Come on, Twitter. Quit moving shit on me. It was perfect. I don't want to see Lauren Boebert's tweet. What happened to Fiorella's? What happened to Fiorella? Alright, I'll just click on Fiorella, and I'm going to like all her stuff, and I'm just going to sit on her page. So Fiorella Isabel says that Jink Ugar, hey look, MAGA guys agreeing with you, so she says to Jink, protesters and real journalists were out here in D.C. pushing and fighting for Medicare for All at the Force to Vote rally after Congress sold them out again, but Jink has tweeting at Jimmy Dore priorities. Yeah, what is up with that? Jink, not one TYT. Journalists here covering Assange are forced to vote. So what do you do again? What does your network do? Jink Ugar, independent media with tiny budgets are here, but millions of Democratic cash can't help you get one correspondent here? Hell yeah. Then she said, fuck yes about this news about Julian Assange. He is going to be released out into the world, and the Mexican president has offered him political asylum. So that's fantastic. He's going to get his freedom, and he's going to get a homeland. Here's Fiorella Isabel.
Like fucks who literally have health care and they're treating you like you're a nuisance. And if you have a problem with my language, you can get the fuck out of here because look at the people dying. Look at the violence in the streets. If you don't have a problem with that and you have a problem with this, you have a fucking problem. Okay? So enough with the civility. Civility is the tool of the oppressor in times of injustice. And we can't allow these people to detract us from what we have to do. And right now, also, I have to point out that Force the Vote is so important that we need people out there. We need more of us. But we have to collaborate with other people who are out here supporting, also in solidarity with Julian Assange. We didn't have WikiLeaks this year to tell us how corrupt these Democrats were because Julian Assange is a Denmark president. And he's running for telling the truth about our imperialist government. And we need more people to speak out on that, because if he goes down, I go down. If he goes down, I will go down. So, how? Exactly. And how are people going to know we're out here? How are people going to know about Medicare for All, about Force the Vote, about imperialism, if we don't have journalists telling them the truth? Because all our media is bought. Do you see CNN here? Do you see MSNBC? Do you see DYT? Do you see these corporations out here? They're not out here. They don't give a crap because they have it good. And it's not enough to go and smear somebody just because they're a jag-off comedian from their garage.
This is an urgent message for U.S. citizens. Did you know over 12 million undocumented immigrants live in the United States? And if the far left has their way, this number could very well double by next year. What's worse is Social Security benefits for 67 million U.S. citizens and counting could be put in jeopardy. Fact, the far left has proposed giving undocumented immigrants access to Social Security benefits. And according to the 2020 annual Social Security report, the surplus in benefits will be depleted by 2035. That's less than 15 years away. And that's only if we count legal U.S. citizens.
UnitedVoice.com.
What will you do if this happens? If you are a hardworking American, we urge you to voice your opinion right now. What do you think? Should illegals be eligible for Social Security benefits? Choose yes or no and submit your email. Only U.S. verified emails will be accepted and counted. Do it now, before it's too late.
And intellectualize it and say, oh, you're not fit to lead this movement. Guess what? I don't care if you're a janitor. I don't care if you don't have